Hey there, this is Heidi from Create with Heidi, and today I'm going to show you how to make a layered vinyl t-shirt. I'm going to be using my TeckWrap knife and weeding pin pen. I'm also going to be using 3 different colors of PU HTV. To begin this project, I am going to spend a minute and prep all of my materials so that I can get these rolls out of the way and focus on getting everything cut and ready to do this project. Okay, I've got my vinyl prepped, so now it is time to begin cutting. I'm removing the protectant from my standard tack cutting mat, and I am putting my heat transfer vinyl shiny side down on the mat. That shiny side is the carrier sheet or the protectant for when we use our heat source to transfer onto the shirt. And so that is why that side needs to be down so we don't cut through it. Okay, all of my heat transfer vinyl is now cut, and so I'm putting that protector sheet back on my mat, and we are going to move on to weeding this HTV. This HTV is super easy to weed. I just like to peel slowly so that I make sure I don't rip anything. And then I go back and I get all of those little pieces out from the center of my letters, and it goes pretty quick and smooth, no issues. For this piece where I had kind of a big gap in the middle, I decided to use my knife and cut down the center to make it easier to weed each side. I found that it went a lot faster when I wasn't trying to work with a really big chunk of vinyl. Okay, now I'm using my scissors and I am cutting all of the excess off the sides of my letters. The reason why I'm doing this is I've decided I'm going to stack all 3 colors. This isn't something that I always do, and you can definitely do each layer at a time. I just decided to do this because I wanted to test it out and see how it went and if it would actually work well. The main concern is that yellow middle piece in the end. With me stacking all 3 layers, it ended up having 3 protective carrier sheets over it, which ended up meaning that it needed some extra heat time, which was totally fine. You'll see that here in just a minute. Otherwise, it worked really well. Okay, for this final, I put my heat press at 325 degrees for 25 seconds. It worked just fine. I think you could go a little bit hotter or a little bit longer and it would be just fine too, but I wouldn't go too much hotter. Okay, I'm using my sticky roll to get any hair or fuzz off the shirt, and then I'm using my heat press to just warm up the sheet and get any wrinkles out. I have my shirt ruler here so that as I place the design, I can make sure it goes in the center exactly where I want it. Right here, I made a mistake. I left the shirt ruler on the shirt when I put the heat press down. I ended up having to do some work to get it to flatten back out. It was not meant to stay on the shirt, so that was definitely an error on my part, but I was able to salvage it. Just a pro tip for the future. Don't forget to take your shirt ruler off. Okay, I have this marble cooling block. It is so awesome. It speeds up the cool down time of vinyl significantly, and I absolutely love it. Highly recommend that. The one that I have is from Heat Transfer Source. So here's where I'm taking off those first two layers like I mentioned just a minute ago. The green and the orange are coming off. And then I poked at the yellow a little bit and saw that it wasn't ready. So I'm putting a Teflon sheet down and I'm just doing one more round of 25 seconds on that yellow layer and then it's good to come off. I love how it turned out. It looks so awesome. Those bright colors on the black shirt look amazing. Thanks for watching.